Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning from the Philippines. Hello. So, we have a very, very interesting topic today to talk about,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
yes. Good morning. By the way, before we talk about that, so let's welcome our new subscribers, new viewers, everybody here on the live shot. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, guys. Can you hear us clearly?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
So
So,
we have coffee here. Coffee, coffee.
yeah, mine is just milk. So, I had problems last 2 days, guys. I had my abdominal acid, uric acid,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and yeah, I had a lot of pain last 2 days.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm okay, but I'm tying up my stomach right now. I put a tie on my stomach. Um, but when it comes to the morning right now, we wake up pretty late,
Yeah.
me and Haley. But Roger woke up really early because he noticed the brownouts. So we experienced like three times.
Yeah, three times. Early morning.
Three times brownout. Hi, good morning, everybody.
Yeah. Good morning.
Haley
Watch out.
awake. Haley awake.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
So let's go ahead and do shout
Good morning
outs.
to Chocolate. Great content as always, Roger&Ismi. Yes, good morning. Good morning, Michael. How are you?
And I hope they ban him from the country. That's a harsh way to do.
Yeah, yeah. So just maybe give him a lesson. Not just ban right away
Yeah,
or deport right away.
yeah, that's too harsh.
So, by the way, we will be going to the mountains today. So this afternoon. And as we promised, we have to check the LAD or LAN again.
Yes.
So I have to make a video about the area. We're gonna show you like how big it is
Yes.
and also the surroundings.
yes, if the water is really there. Ay, ooh.
So
Big
big.
D.
Okay, okay.
Big Diesel. Good evening, Roger and Esme, along with everyone here in the chat. Roger, how many families live in the mountains where your parents are? There's a lot, actually. Up until now, we are so surprised about how many kids there. Like, in that area, we're thinking about like less 50, but in our list right now, we have 137, right?
Yeah.
137 kids. It's really amazing.
It's
So
just
we
not.
already had a grocery of 60 the last time, so we'll be having another grocery this Friday or Saturday for the remaining
Yeah, the remaining how much? 70 plus?
80.
Yeah, actually, that's a lot. We have a list here, and for sure that's gonna be fun because it's 137 kids, and before giving those goodies and school supplies, we will have like a feeding program.
Yes.
So they
Chicken
will eat,
porridge.
yes, chicken porridge. Mm.
I'm excited because Mama would do the chicken porridge. And he's asking if how many households there.
A lot.
There's
Actually,
a lot,
lot. Because
actually.
in our province or in the mountains, it's like really wide.
Yeah.
It's just that you cannot see houses because it's covered by the mountain.
Covered by the trees,
Trees.
and they're owning a big lot.
Yeah.
They own lots, big lots. Last time we had giving of rice there was 57, 30, 30?
Yeah,
57,
57 and
30.
30.
A total of 87 households.
So can you imagine that? So that's really a lot. And there's nothing to do there just to make babies.
A lot of babies. There was one time like one household has like 5 kids and the wife was still like 20s.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, amazing. Good morning, Tim.
Hi Tim, good morning. How are you doing
Hi.
today?
And
Joseph. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Aloha. Dan, kumusta guys? Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Kumusta? Hey, Roger&Ismi.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Good morning. So, Marky, yeah, you're early today.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, Marky.
Good morning, loud and clear, and said Lynn. Oh, we have a
Thank you.
Filipina on board, guys.
We call it acid reflux. Yeah, okay, yeah. Mayong buntag guys from Boston. Yes, good morning, Hangley. Good morning.
Yes. Next is which one of you do editing on the videos? Ta-da!
Me.
He's a graduate of IT, so he knows how to edit videos, do something about the videos. Me, I'm just a flower. I do the interviews, and yeah, I'm a blabbermouth, so it's a win-win. His behavior was completely uncalled for. Yeah, we know that he misbehaved, but maybe he had a rough day.
Yeah.
So even the vlogger, the one that actually did the video is a vlogger, a bus vlogger. So he said that I don't want to have any arguments, right?
Yeah,
I don't want to have any arguments.
For the latest update, as you can see on the video, like he went to the police for the blotter, and for the next morning there'll be an update about it. So the barangay or the police went to the house of the foreigner, but the foreigner doesn't want to give any information. But the vlogger or the driver said that he just want to settle down.
Settle things, not settle down. Settle things. Settle things, and he doesn't want to do arguments with the foreigner, of course. He understands that he did maybe had a rough day. So we'll be explaining to you all what are the things or the things that you need to know if you are a driver here in the Philippines.
Yeah. So a lot of things to know. So that's one thing also if you want to drive anything in the Philippines or motorcycle or car, you have to like be patient and extra careful when you are in the road.
Yes. So we're really excited, of course, Marky, and all of you were excited because not just feeding program, we're also doing games for the kids. So it would be really fun. At the same time, Haley and Chantel would
Fun
be
indeed.
there. Yeah.
Very fun, for sure. Timothy Dudley, hello, good morning, Ismi and Roger. Good morning.
Yay. Good morning, guys. Hey, y'all from Virginia Beach. Woo! That's a good location there.
Yeah, for sure. How's the weather, everyone?
I miss the beach, guys. It's been so long. But yeah, we're planning to have beaching in September.
So Timothy Dudley, how are you today? Yeah, we're doing good. Doing fine. Morning is really good. Just that we experiencing brownouts a while ago. So hopefully not now.
Yeah.
Because we're doing live.
Like try this. I actually still remember the first brownout because the computer went off, everything went off. Haley was like moving a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first brownout, and it lasts like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So we cannot really tell.
So road rage is very, very common here in the U.S. So here, even here in the Philippines, we still experience those types of behavior. Not just foreigners, but also Filipinos.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially Filipinos, they sometimes argue with the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. They argue with the driver and There would sometimes they would do fist fights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the middle of
the
the
road
road.
gives
And
more.
just that it gives, I mean, for the foreign nationals, just gives a bad image to other foreigners too, right? So for me, the best thing that he should do during that time, since he blocked the bus,
Yeah.
much better for him to call police and then, yeah, report it, talk it
Yes.
over. Let's say, for example, or let's say if the bus driver did something wrong, then you have to report it.
Yeah. Since he has a big, I would say big, kana ganing kuan, kuan, kung,
Impact.
dili kanang naa siya kanang kuan ba na may dashboard dashcam
Dashcam.
ang kuan na may murag naa siya kuan ba say kanang
Saan?
kung sa kuan pa
CCTV.
o si tawag ana gani
Dashcam lagi.
dili kanang kung sa ang foreigner kung mo report siya sa police kay naa si kuan dito kay na may dashcam ang bus driver na siya legal si tawag ko na
Evidence.
oh evidence. So the foreigner, if he would be reporting that, he has a very strong evidence because the bus driver has a dash cam. All bus drivers and vans has a dash cam
Yeah.
and it's recorded.
Yeah, and also there are lots of witnesses. The passengers could really tell if the bus driver did something wrong or not. So, but on the foreigner side, what he did is not really good.
It's
And
inappropriate.
for the viewers or for the people who saw that, so for sure, people would have a bad image to all expats, right?
Yes. Like I would say like most Filipinos, if they say a foreigner and misbehaving, they would say that oh, like he's misbehaving here. Why is he doing that? He's not here. He's not in his home country.
Yeah.
Like most Filipinos would have that response.
Hey, James Knuckles, I thought you weren't allowed to give Filipinos gift without permission. Did you guys go to the local officials to get permission, or can we do this as needed? That guy, the bus issue, wow. Okay. So first of all, if it's your own will to like give or a gift to the locals or what, is not really necessary or it's not necessary. And we have lots of vloggers did that to the locals or to
Yeah.
poor Filipinos
You don't really need to ask
because it's your own
permissions.
will to help.
Yeah. Even the barangay would be happy if you would do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So that's just okay.
So not unless if you are creating an organization and it should be legalized, right?
Yeah. It needs to be legalized, and especially if you're doing hookups or something. Yeah. You
Here
can get
in New York, even pedestrians have road rage. Yeah,
Yes.
that's common.
Around the
Um,
world.
For sure. Again, like what Ismi said a while ago, that foreigner had a bad day for sure.
Yes. So we sometimes have bad days. Like most of us like experience that. It's up to us in how we control our temper.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because my opinion is that when a foreigner acts like this, I don't want Filipino people to think that all foreigners are like this because we're not. Yeah, I'm hoping to, guys. Because once foreigners would act this way, like most Filipinos would generalize everything.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Yes, that's the most common thing that they would think.
And also, maybe you will say that, oh, that foreigner guy just protecting his family. But yeah, we have this mindset, or yeah, we've been being called as a man, as a protector, right? So we
Yes.
have this instinct or mindset that we have to protect our family. But if you did that kind of thing, which is not really good, because that's too much, right? just for me, my opinion, that's too much.
You can talk things over actually, but as again, maybe he had a bad day. He had a bad day.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like he cannot control his temper, and when it comes to protecting your family, it's better to talk professionally rather to do it like
In a
that
harsh way.
in a harsh way because you don't know people surrounding you. You don't know that they're much more aggressive than you, and you are putting your family at risk for
Yeah.
that. Because there are people that are also aggressive here in the Philippines. Maybe you're thinking, oh, Filipinos are small. So you don't really know if they have like sharp objects with them
Yeah.
or a gun with them. So who knows?
So you're putting your life and your family in danger,
Danger.
especially at that time. His wife is with him and also the kid.
Yes, and the good
Alright.
thing, but the bus driver was not really angry at all. He was like, "Oh, why is he angry? I was just like
Yeah.
doing." Basta ganun na tawag.
Even if like the foreign national keep using his middle finger, but the driver control
His
his
temper.
temper and just try to just react what he's doing.
Yeah. He in the Philippines, guys. Just to tell you, honking is just normal here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Honking is just normal. Like every time that you would try to overtake or you would try to do something with the vehicle, especially for him, he's a bus driver. So he needs to honk with like private cars in order for them to know that there's a bus behind them.
Yeah. So since you are a smaller vehicle, you have to make a way to get that bus pass you through.
Yes.
So according to the bus driver that time, he just pushed the horn once,
yes.
and then suddenly the foreigner or the foreigner stopped, and
Yeah.
then that's the situation.
You just stop in the middle of the road, and which is quite dangerous.
Exactly.
What if the bus driver was driving fast?
And when I was like reading the comments on that on our video, like they said horn in the West is different compare here in the Philippines.
Yes, like doing that is quite offensive in your country if we got that right, but here in the Philippines it's common. Depends on how you do the horning. Like there are people
Like
that
irritating
yeah,
sound.
there are horns that are irritating, like they prolong it and they're not just doing it once or twice, they're doing multiple times. That's trying to make an argument there. But if you are just horning one time and it's prolonged, it shows that move aside, we need to pass through. It's like that. So, Mark,
Marky, if I smile at pretty chick out girl, my wife gets Filipino rage, lol.
hi host.
Hi hoes, the low life is good.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, and undesirable foreigner. Hi from Ottawa, Canada. The Filipina tried hard to stop the foreigner. I think she will have lost face because of the stupidity that's just in front of her child to bus full of people. Like, yes, it is. I would say she was ashamed. She was really ashamed. And at the same time, she was also worried because the foreigner was really arrogant at that time. Maybe he was so angry, and she was really trying to stop her husband because maybe it would be giving a huge scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
For me, when it comes to that situation, yeah, I would do the same thing too. I would really stop and try to pull him, but because the Filipina is small, she cannot pull a 6 feet guy.
That's right.
So there's nothing that she could do but just to say stop. Edward, hi Roger and Esme. Roger, your earring, it looks like a tongue piercing. Yeah, Roger had that when he was in college, I guess. College, right? Yeah, in college. Jay there, with the way he pushed his wife away to me, he shamed her. Wonder what she told him when they got home. I hope he didn't hit her. He just seemed like a dangerous man. We cannot, I would say we cannot judge him. Like, even for us Filipinos, we always think about also the person. Maybe he was just not in the mood at that time, but hopefully he didn't hit her. He didn't he didn't scream at her, because that's just what I hope, that he was thinking what he did was wrong. That's just what we are thinking right now. Because, yeah, we make mistakes. This is normal. We're not perfect. People create mistakes. And hopefully that he would understand that that was a huge mistake, that he shamed his family in front of those people. But hope that Philippines would not deport him, because he has a family here too. And that's not, it would not create happiness at all. So just being punished for 1 week, that's okay. 1 month, that's okay. Honking of horns is a way of life in the Philippines. In the West, the bus doesn't have right of way. It needs to follow rules of the road. Yes, in the Philippines, honking is, it. You really need to honk. You really need to honk. Every intersection, before you pass by, you need to honk. Because there are vehicles that don't really do the honking, and that causes like danger to other people too. So you need to honk. And there are vehicles such as bus, vans, they would honk in every curved line or every vehicle that they pass by, so that they would, the vehicle that is in front of them knows that there's a bus behind them. That's just how we do it in the Philippines. It's just safety precautions, guys. But you would know that the bus driver or other vehicles is trying to provoke you or trying to make an argument, because they honk multiple times if they want to argue. So they're just getting in your skin if they do that. But if they would just honk one time and long time, it's just normal here in the Philippines. It's just showing that I'm here at your back, I need to pass through. It's just it. It's what the meaning of honking in the Philippines is. If he did that in the US, he would have got run over. Oof. That's harsh. In the Philippines, we don't do that here. We sometimes make arguments, sometimes they do fist fight, but we don't run over other people. I put a backup beeping horn on my multi-cab in Dumaguete, which is just being safe. Again, creating sound in the Philippines, honking, having beeping sound, it's just showing that your vehicle is there. You are trying to give notice to other people that would pass by in order for safety precautions.
It's a sign.
It's a sign. So it's like just normal here in the Philippines. But I know, guys, yeah, it's hard to handle. It's a culture shock for you, maybe. It's a culture shock for you, maybe. But here in the Philippines, we're not mocking you. We're not mocking you because we're like honking. No. We're honking because it shows that we're here. You need to move aside. Safety precautions. That's it. What if this person is also a fellow Filipino and he did those that this Western did? How would the situation be like? The same.
Yeah, report.
They would still report it. They would film it. And it would still be viral. Because that's not the way you do it in how you solve things. like physical abuse, or like if you would try to show aggressiveness, it's not solving anything. If it's a Filipino, still, that's you. Sorry, excuse me. So, if you do that in the wrong way, still they would report it. It would still be viral. Because that's not just normal here. If you try to break a mirror and you're Filipino, still the Filipino driver would report you. Next is my Filipino daughter always says, honk on them, papa. Yeah, that's fun. That's one way. But there are actually drivers here that they would try to honk in a tune way. Like there's a tune to it. And that's really funny. My road rage is doing or really bro look. Verbally saying it is okay here in the Philippines. As long as you're not doing like you're not being aggressive. You're not doing anything to the driver. But talking, that's okay. It's just okay as long as you are in a calm way. Talking resolves everything. Being aggressive doesn't resolve anything.
Hi guys,
Yes, thank you, Papa.
I'm back. Taking care of Haley, she pooped. My goodness. Anyway, guys.
Hi, guys.
Okay. So I just ignore the horns when I drive. Never hang horn not needed if you drive by rules.
Yes.
And the reality also here in the Philippines, the problem is there are bus drivers that they drive really fast and they don't really care about other drivers. So all you need to do is to be careful when you drive here in the Philippines, especially if you're driving a motorcycle.
And big cities, of course.
Yeah.
Cebu is one of the most dangerous areas, Manila, because some drivers will just pass through you or just move right away and you don't really notice them. Yes, which is so dangerous. I tried once with doing motorcycles. I had a big bruise on my knee. Next is, thank you so much for the super chat, Jantel. I wish the driver gave him a snap. Crackle pop. He's a big guy. I think a Filipino would not do that. Just watch the video, people like him and normal. He has some past trauma and some entailment. I hope he go back home. He might abuse his family too. If he can do it to strangers, he will do that to his family. Or same at home.
That makes sense actually. Whatever like you're trying to put like show your behavior outside, it would also same behavior what you did back home or at home.
There is a possibility.
It's possible.
It's possible, but again, guys, we're not judging the bus driver. We're not judging the foreigner. Like, we are also understanding. Me and Roger is thinking that he's just having a rough time or a bad day, and that's the reason why that's what he is showing at that point.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for this super chat, guys. He's abusing his family, I bet.
So
no judgment, guys.
We're like assuming things, but we're just like person. We assume things. We like try to conclude, but yeah, we can see on his action, right?
Yes.
So that's our impression as human.
Next is
Same at home, yeah.
Charlie, did anything happen to the foreigner after they reported him? Hopefully they will boot him out of the country. That's just so harsh. For us, it's better to just be in settle it with the bus driver and the foreigner, which the bus driver did had a police report for that, so that they would have settlements. Um, for us, it's not necessary for him to be deported, guys. As long as he would promise that he would not do that again.
So yeah. So here's the thing, guys. We Filipinos, we give chance. So giving him a chance to change.
Yes.
So we're not like directly, let's say, deport him or put him on in jail. Well, just give him a lesson
Yeah.
or a second chance to change.
Second chance, and give him like a lesson so that he would learn. That's just how Filipinos are. But there are Filipinos that would be harsh too.
Yeah,
We're
especially
not perfect.
especially those rich Filipinos.
Yeah, rich Filipinos and other average that they just got their own car. So there are Filipinos that would be harsh sometimes, that they would directly deport the person if they also have anger management.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. So that's why our subject today is don't be like him when you come to the Philippines. So what I'm trying to say is just have fun, just enjoy your vacation. If you have family in the Philippines, so enjoy, right? So avoid those type of incidents in the
Scandals.
Philippines.
Avoid arguments and scandals. If you can talk it over in a polite way, in a normal way, why not?
Yeah.
As
that's
long
right.
as you don't really do some violence, that's okay. You don't really need to do that. If you would have problems, you would encounter those types of problems. So you just need to talk it over. That's it. His behavior was terrible, unacceptable. Period. If he acts in violent on the road to strangers, then he most likely will be abusive and violent to his wife and children soon. Our behaviors expose us.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
That makes sense. And again, when I checked the comments on that video, a lot of Filipinos react
Yes.
to that video from the channel of the bus driver. So Filipinos react that if that kind of behavior of a foreigner here in the Philippines should be like teach him a lesson, or same as you guys, Filipinos also, there are Filipinos that really like say that okay, deport him and never like accept him in the Philippines again, or that kind of behavior never tolerate, or Philippines shouldn't accept that kind of behavior here in the Philippines.
Don't
You know?
tolerate that behavior. Yeah, we do have Filipinos like that, because they're also protecting Filipinos too. Because it's just like this: if a foreigner would try to harass a Filipino, Filipinos would gang up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
And they said that, you know what? Since you're here in the Philippines, you have to, adopt. You have to respect Filipinos. You have to respect locals. That's what they said in the comment section.
Yes. Which is just the normal way of, like, that's how they react, and that's just normal. Because even for you guys, you react and how he's behaving, and for me, that's just violent. But you don't really need to deport the person. You just need to let him know that don't do that again.
Yeah, same as the bus driver. He just wants to settle down or settle things, right?
Yes.
And he has to also pay the damage.
Yeah.
And then after that,
It's okay.
it's okay. No problem.
I usually blow the horn when I am passing if I think they can't see me. Yes. So for here in the Philippines, we honk. We honk most of the time, especially if we try to pass through. We pass through a private vehicle, or we want to like go first, right?
Overtake.
Overtake, yeah. If we overtake, we honk. so that they would really notice us. Because there are motorcycles that run faster than private vehicles.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why you need to honk first before you overtake. Because you don't know if the car or the private car would go to the sideways. We experienced that.
Yeah, when we went to Bacolod, right?
Yeah, at this Cecil, Roger, me, we had an accident actually. Good
But
thing
just
it
like
was just
minimal.
a minimal accident because the motorcycle was driving slowly. And I don't know what happened, he suddenly slipped.
Yeah, because of the
Slippery
the slippery
metal.
Yeah.
And
And
good thing that Ate was driving so slow. So she honked at the driver, the motorcycle driver, so that the motorcycle driver would go to the side. Good thing that the bump, she just bumped like softly.
Yeah, and that's really hard.
That-
So there's nothing like big damages. So just the plate number.
Yeah, we're just thankful that Ate didn't actually brake right away. Because if she did, Haley and Chantal would bump on the chair.
For sure.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, you will gonna experience that in the Philippines.
Yes.
Even though like you are extra careful, but there are drivers also which are not careful when they drive.
Yes.
So that's one thing that some foreigners never, or they don't want to drive here in the Philippines because they know that it's dangerous when you are
Yeah.
driving here in the
In the
Philippines.
Philippines. Yes, there are reckless drivers, guys. Even though how careful you are, there are always drivers that are reckless.
Yeah, that's right.
Wala ni mo gikuha ni saka na si Link ba? Hello, howdy do, Roger and Ismi. Please tell me you've tried Lucky Charms cereals. If not, try them. We do have Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, which is our rosaries.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys don't have to judge him. Let us do that for you, so your hands can stay clean.
It won't change. Better send him to Africa to be those and lions and tigers. The roads is almost of all of Asia pretty dangerous. I always joke that that concept of right of way does not exist in Asia. It's true. Again, we have small roads. Small roads, guys. People would try to overtake, not giving signs at all. Really dangerous. So if you would come here in the Philippines, that's the reason why it's pretty good to be in the province, because there's no traffic. There's minimal, I think minimal things that would happen in province area.
Yeah, you can skip all the problems which you can find it in the city.
Big city.
Yeah, anyhow. So other thing that you need to do also, if you are in a bad mood or a day or rough day, much it's better for you to stay in the house
Yes.
to avoid any problems outside. I think for me that's the best thing that you need to do.
Yeah, if you're not in the mood, don't drive. Next is,
Because you will be prone to accidents,
yeah, because your mind is not,
preoccupied.
yeah, your mind is preoccupied and you're not thinking straight. So it's better to just stay at home.
Yeah.
Next is,
Gentile. Okay. Okay, he can stay so long as Manny Pacquiao is allowed to help him under his mistake.
if Manny Pacquiao would do that, I guess, even though he's a big guy,
Yeah.
knockout.
Easy. Kudos to second chances.
Yes. Everybody needs a second chance. We're not perfect, guys. Garrett, you guys are way too nice. In America, he would have been arrested for what he did. He would at least spend a day or two in jail while he bails out. His road rage is a big thing here. Yeah, we noticed that in most of
Yeah,
But-
videos also.
yeah videos. Like me and Roger in YouTube, like pull things over with like the police.
Yeah, police.
Yes.
And we saw that it's common in the U.S.
US that you would really be arrested.
Yeah, and the police will go to your house and catch you there. But in the Philippines is different.
Yes.
So it's either the person who like, um, or let's say for example, the bus driver will just report it to the police, and then the police will come to your house, and then yeah, if you are willing to settle down or settle things, then after that, there's nothing wrong. You can get out free.
Yeah, you don't need to be in jail. As long as the driver, the bus driver, if the bus driver would make a huge fuss about it, then you would be in trouble because you would be in jail. But he was a kind guy. He
Yeah.
was a kind guy. He doesn't want to
Any trouble?
Yeah, any trouble at all. He just wants to settle it. That's it. So you don't really get that commonly in the Philippines because most of them too would try to make things pretty hard for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are Filipinos that would really try to punish you.
Yeah, there are Filipinos, or there are bad Filipinos. So we hope that you will never encounter that type of Filipinos.
Yes, if you would try to be aggressive and you would encounter an aggressive Filipinos, even though they're midget guys,
They're small.
They're small.
Petite.
Yeah, small can cut your legs.
As they say, small but terrible.
So you need to not be aggressive. Just go with the calm tone.
Dear Roger, I watched a video on Intramuros Manila and it broke my heart, but also educational regarding your culture and ton of history that I and many had no idea about it. Okay, that's good. That you learn, yeah. You can really learn in watching and getting ideas from videos online.
YouTube gives a big help. Roger, thank you for the spark and awaken for understand of our culture. So thank you so much also for searching.
Yeah, thank you.
He should be on a probation and kicked out in country if he does anything like that again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
of course. That's the reason why he is provided with a second chance. But if he does that again, of course, he would be deported.
Yeah,
'Cause
that will be a different story.
yeah, he already has a file in the police.
Yeah, blotter. So, and yep, now marquee people need to live and
Let
okay.
live.
Okay, yeah, treat each other with respect.
Problem
Problem solved.
solved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Again, we are not saying that Filipinos are perfect, guys. We do have Filipinos that also have road rage. We just want you to, if you are encountering those types of situation, regardless who is at fault, it's better to be calm.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, especially if you have kids involved or your family is there, you really need to think twice. If I would be aggressive or be violent, is my family safe?
Yeah, and also it gives us a lesson, not just you guys, also to all Filipinos as well. That if that kind of incident that they might experience, so they have to just talk it over, report to the police.
If
If
necessary.
necessary, yes, it's the best thing that you need to do.
Yeah, if you could settle things out with a talk, that's okay. You don't really need to make it bigger. Don't argue with it. It's just simple as that. The same as ate.
Yeah.
Even though that the motorcycle guy was a problem, she just say, "Are you okay?
Yeah, you okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you have any scratches?"
Bruises?
After that, she just, it's okay. We can just fix that.
Yeah.
Ate was just chill.
If some Filipinos encounter that, so maybe they ask for a payment
Yeah.
to fix the car.
Yeah, but ate just what he was already no
The driver.
the driver was afraid already. He was
Yeah,
scared.
nervous.
He was nervous. He was shocked because He was already thinking that was his second life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his second life already. Because if Ate was a bus driver, he was already killed. Because buses are so fast, they drive so fast. Vans drive so fast. Good thing that Ate was driving so slow.
That
So,
would be his second,
yeah.
life.
And he was so scared because I was thinking that he's thinking that maybe he would pay for the damages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing that Ate was just, are you okay? Did you have bruises? It's okay, it's okay.
Because Ate, because my sister was thinking that if that will happen to her, so that will be, a different story for sure. But hopefully that, in the future, they would experience like that, then there's no problem. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same. So just she said that it depends on God that it won't happen to her, right?
Yeah. So just positive vibes, people. I see the video, an older Western man get into a jeepney driver. A bunch of men were gathering around. They were about to jump on him. Yeah, that's what we are trying to say to you guys. If you try to, if you try to be aggressive and act violent here in the Philippines, it's not the same as your country. That your fight is your fight. Here, their fight is our fight.
Yeah.
So regardless that the Filipinos is at fault. Oh, sorry. Regardless that Filipino is at fault, some Filipinos would try to also gather and help him. So you need to be careful with that.
Okay, Joseph, feel the foreigners taking advantage of the Philippines' kindness, and that's why some act that way. Yeah, there are some foreigners actually that they take advantage of the Filipinos of being like kind, hospitable.
Lack of like strict. They are not strict at all. When it comes to security, even like police would just give you second chance. That's how Filipinos work. Ayan na. Next.
Okay, Michael Bass, good morning, Roger and Ismi. Have a good day. Yes, have a good day, Michael. Hope your morning is great.
Yay. Next is honking does not mean rude. It's a way of alert other road users and dangers ahead of alert others that big vehicles is coming or to stop a crime. So yes, again, honking is pretty normal here. I think in all Asian countries, honking is normal when you try to pass or you try to overtake another vehicle. It's just showing that you are there behind them. I need to overtake. It's like that. Years ago, some would pay Mr. Aquino 500 peso to get a license. So here in the Philippines right now, driver's license is very expensive.
Yeah, when I took mine, I paid 9,000 peso. So hopefully he was just having a bad day, and this isn't an indication of a bigger problem. This kind of road rage incident is too much common in the USA.
Everybody's getting bad days because of traffic.
Yeah, major cities, really traffic. Manila, Cebu. So for sure, drivers are they're experiencing like a bad day for sure.
This is the reality, guys. If you're a driver here, like on big cities, you need to have extra patience because Cebu, Manila, and other big cities gives you very dreadful traffic. If you're experience that at home, better prepare yourself here in like big cities in Cebu, in the Philippines, in Manila. So yeah, you need to be patient.
Okay, so dangerous roads as long as there aren't bombs under the street. Maybe some parts of Mindanao, I think y'all good.
No bombs, guys, no bombs. The only thing that is dangerous in big cities is the path. Like they would pass through and they would not honk at all, never give you a sign at all.
Those reckless driver.
Very reckless drivers. What if the person is a female Western, having her tempo? How will things turn out?
Same thing.
Same thing. Regardless of the gender, regardless of the nationality, if you do an act of violence, you would get reported.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing. So, when I was on a highway, everyone was driving in wrong direction. That's a different one.
Different. Are you sure that you were driving in the right direction too? I believe that although there is 1,000 different languages in the world, respect speaks them all. Respect encompasses both what you say and how you behave, especially traveling to other countries. Yes, traveling to other countries has different rules. You cannot say that, oh, in our country, this is our rules in the road. You cannot apply that here. We have different rules too. Maybe they are similar, but there are other rules that is different from your country.
Yeah, that's right. And other thing, if you're really like wants to drive here in the Philippines, try to learn those gestures, signs, and you can notice that to Filipino drivers,
Yes, yes,
like eye-to-eye contact.
it's true. And there are also motorcycles, vehicles that doesn't have a signal light. Be you really need to know that, guys, because most of the time motorcycles doesn't have signal lights because it's broken.
Yeah.
And you would say, oh, he didn't warn us with a signal light. Maybe he's just telling you with the gesture, the hand gesture.
Hand gestures, the eyes, like they have this, common thing, like they just need to have an eye contact
Yeah, eye
with the other
contact.
driver.
That's true. Hand gesture is really, really common here in the Philippines. If they don't have a signal light, they would use their hands or their feet or something that they would go at the right or the left. So,
Yeah, that's one thing that you need to learn also when you drive here in the Philippines.
yeah, especially in the province, like most signal lights are broken. Yeah,
True,
it's true.
that's true.
Next is due to many foreigners coming to the Philippines, why are there no drivers classes there for US regardless of our knowing nor to drive in the US? What do you two think? Would something like that this be helpful? There are isa ganina? Drivers classes.
Ah, okay. So actually, when you get a driver's license here
No,
in the
drivers
Philippines,
classes.
wait.
Okay.
Here in the Philippines, when you get a driver's license, you need to go to driving school because it's part of the requirements when you get a driver's license. So you have to take the exam. You have to know those rules and violations. And after that, when you pass, then you can proceed to the LTO.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, you can check that online. There are YouTube
Vloggers.
tutorials and also vloggers made about how to learn those rules and regulations in the road here in the Philippines.
Unfortunately, this kind of anger and entitlement is all too common in the States. It gets scary sometimes going out for errands. I appreciate you both. Sorry to hear that in your home countries it's scary and it's quite common already. Hopefully the Philippines would not go through that because no one would not have a car. And most of them has a car already. Even average people has a car.
Yeah, because it's easy for them to do a monthly or installment. As long as they can have the down payment, then they can have the car.
Yeah, and most of them don't really know how to drive.
Or even they don't have a driver's license. So.
They still drive. The best place to live without hearing honking is in the cemetery.
You can see ghosts.
But next is, yes, I've seen Filipinos driving in the wrong direction near Manila. They call it counterflow. Yeah. which is which is dangerous. Without honking on the roads in the Philippines, it'll not be the same anymore. Yeah. I would say if you're not in the Philippines if you cannot hear honking. It's just common here, guys. Maybe for you it irritates you, especially if you're driving. You need to adapt to it right now. Because if you cannot adapt to it, you cannot be flexible here in the Philippines.
Yeah. And you know what, guys? There are foreigners also died because of an accident, because of how like dangerous the Philippines is in terms of driving.
Yes. Reckless driver is existing here in the Philippines, guys. So you just need to know what are the rules and restrictions. You need to adapt to the honking, adapt to the sign language, the eye-to-eye contact here in the Philippines, and you're good to go.
Yeah. So just stay safe then and don't drive.
Even for me and Roger, we go with public vehicles. We really don't own a car. Yeah, we have a motorcycle, but that's just for business. We don't use it. Sometimes we use it, but mostly we don't.
Yeah,
right?
we prefer to use public, transportation than using the bike or the motorbike.
Yeah, because we're afraid and scared. I be there in late in August. I'm renting a car for 2 weeks to see the island. I must admit, I've been nervous about driving there as I've seen videos on how they drive there. Any advice? The only thing that we can advise is you just really need to see what are the signs, the physical signs, and how they try to drive.
Yeah, and just drive slow.
Yeah, drive
Yeah.
slow. Because if you don't really pay attention to the people surrounding you, like the same tricycle driver that we went to San Carlos, from Bacolod going to San Carlos, the tricycle driver didn't have any sign at all that he would go to the side.
To the right side, and then we also like went to the right side. So if my sister drive really fast, will be another accident for sure.
Yeah, she was driving slow, and she pays attention to the driver at front.
Yeah, but I know I have this instinct that the driver will go to the right. Then I told Ate that okay, just take it slow because the driver will go to the right for sure. Then I'm not mistaken.
The driver
did. Went to the right side.
He did, and we were so shocked. We were shocked because he just went right away to the corner, and it was like a huck. Yeah, because if we didn't drive slow at that time, I guess that was another danger.
Yeah, no signal.
Nothing.
That's common for Filipinos. We have to remember that Filipinos they didn't really use their signal lights.
No hand gestures.
If they want to go to the right and left. So.
No hand gestures, guys. So that's why you need to pay attention to the drivers surrounding you.
Yeah, that's true. So, well, aloha, just be careful when you drive here in the Philippines. And didn't get to see the video. Road rage happens a lot. Usually we bang it out, and the gringo that started calls the police.
Like just who would be the last man standing? It's like
Yeah.
that. Essay.
Okay, Michael, that's why I prefer to live in the mountains, in the country. Less traffic. Yeah.
Yes, which is
Agree.
perfect for San Carlos. We don't have traffic here,
Yeah.
guys.
No jeepneys in
No
the
taxi.
city.
No taxi,
No
only
taxi.
tricycle.
The only transportation here in the city is tricycle and pedicab.
Yeah, pedicab and tricycle, which is, I was a little bit shocked here. Because, in Cebu, we encountered traffic most of the time. There's a lot of cars. It's like you cannot walk in the pedestrian line because there's a lot of cars passing by. Like sometimes you are afraid just to walk at the side.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, San Carlos is so nice because there's no traffic. You can easily go to other places like within 10 minutes. In Cebu, even though you like go early and the place is just near, it would take you 1 hour.
Traffic is really bad in Cebu. That's why we went back here in San Carlos.
Traffic, Cebu and Manila is terrifying. I can convert my driver license from Singapore into a license in the Philippines. Wow, that's amazing. You don't really need to process it again.
I think it's because
He's Asian.
not only that, like our driver's license in the Philippines is like same as other country, like the code or something. It's like same. So we have a new driver's license in the Philippines that they as the same as like the coding is the same as in other country.
In Asian countries.
Not just Asian country, Europe.
Ah, okay. Juan Ortez, come to New York City. You will hear the honking like every 30 seconds out here.
Yeah, busy.
Busy streets in New York City.
Indeed. Like in
Downtown.
Cebu.
It's normal. People would just have this grinch. You don't really see people smiling.
The car's weakest part is the not holding the steering wheel. Like
Next is Dan. You have to get used to honking roosters crowing all day and night. I think I'll get a car horn that sounds like a rooster.
you can change it.
Good one, Dan.
You can modify.
You can modify that. That's really funny though. If people would hear that, people would think that it's a rooster.
Yeah. And the drivers will look at you. What's that rooster though?
But it's not allowed. It's not allowed in the Philippines if you customize your honking. We have a standard sound of honking here in the Philippines. Yes. Next is Roger&Ismi. Are you guys aware that fly cars are being made in prototyping?
Yeah.
No, they are not for the public yet, but there are cool version called Jetson 1. Check them out in YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that in the YouTube, but it would happen. The Philippines would be the last, country would have
a flying car.
Yeah, have a flying car.
I think after like 3 decades, we still have vehicles on the road. We
Yeah.
don't have a flying car. Maybe limited. I wonder if they will ever make it over in the Philippines. I think after 5 decades or 10 decades, depends.
Again, we'll be the last country to have that.
Next is Chantel.
Can you ride a normal bicycle in your province, or is there too many dips?
Yes, you can drive actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a lot of bicycle enthusiasts here in San Carlos.
Yeah, they love it.
Really, they love to go to the province a lot, which is San Carlos has bigger roads than Cebu, which I love, and they're making it bigger in the province area.
Yeah, like if you like going to Bacolod, the roads are like 4 lanes compared to other cities.
Yeah, Cebu we only have 2, but in big in the center city, yeah, we have 4, but there's a division. Lee Taylor, hi from Manchester.
Hello, Lee.
From the Philippines.
Thanks for joining.
By the way, guys, we'll be ending this live in 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We have to end the live by 11, guys, because we have to go to the mountain and prepare things and
Clean
also
the house.
clean the house before leaving. And what else?
Eat. Take a bath.
Yeah, because we have a plan to do there in the mountain. First thing that we need to do is to go to the land owner and talk about things.
The land, the number of lot.
Yeah, because we have to check everything.
Yes, and we need to video it. We need to really see that there's a water source because the owner said there's a water source, but it's better to really check.
Yeah, that's right. So we
Yeah.
have to check the water source and what else we need to do there.
You need to talk it things over about the prices.
Yeah, the prices. So we have to negotiate it again. We have to negotiate again
Baro ko
because
na.
yeah, we already negotiated before, but let's see if we can still lower down the price.
Yes.
So here in the U.S., Indianapolis, Indiana, they need to drive everywhere. I cannot wait to never need to drive again. Okay, okay, okay. By the way, Marky, have you been here in the Philippines already? And where is your Filipina located?
Yeah. I guess he's been there here. I think.
Or I don't know if you are settling down here in the Philippines right now.
Who knows?
Okay, wow, so the house or land is approved for you two? If so, congrats. No, not yet. Because we don't have the money yet, but if the price is like become lower, then yeah, the last option is to loan in the bank.
Yeah.
We'll just keep you posted, guys.
An American man is disrespectful. Seriously. Again, yes, he is disrespectful. He was arrogant. He did use violence towards others. So for me, it's not a proper way to settle things out, but it's not also a reason to deport him. As you can see, he has already a family.
Yeah. So he should think always that his family is with him.
Yes. His family is with him. If you're the type of person that would protect your family and you are the type of person that would act that way, which is quite, I would say, problematic because you're just harming your family.
Yeah, I think always the consequences, because if you like don't mind about the consequences, you're just thinking about the situation that's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, you have to avoid that kind of incident in the Philippines. Like I
Yes.
said, just enjoy when you come to the Philippines.
Yes, if you would have a problem like the Filipino has done something about the vehicle or he is the one at fault, it's better to settle things directly to the police. So, yes, you don't really need to argue with them because first and foremost, language barrier. Even though how you explain it, that it's your fault, they don't understand. Basically, they don't understand the whole sentence. They would understand some words, but most of the time they don't understand the whole sentence that you're telling them.
Yeah.
So it's better to go to the police, find someone that can speak English properly, and relay it to them or translate it to them. It's better that way. Because if you're arguing with a Filipino driver, you're just like arguing with a bird. Yeah. So
Yeah, never argue.
just don't argue, guys. Regardless who's at fault, go directly to the police, talk things there, and that's it.
Yeah. So, Marky, near Laguna now, we Philippine and IR in the US will be back near Christmas. So, I might be back sooner. Plane tickets are crazy at Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, you need
So
to purchase.
yeah, you can book your flight as soon as possible because you can have a better price.
At last minute.
Yeah.
Last minutes are crazy high. Esme, you look under the weather. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, as you noticed that, guys, last 2 days I had acid reflux. and it's disturbing me a lot. Up until now, I still feel a little bit pain on my abdominal area. And I'm just quitting eating spicy food and coffee because that's the
Good
reason
trigger.
why. Yeah, it triggered my acid reflux. I'm not used to drinking coffee twice a day, guys. I drink coffee once a day. But because the smell of the coffee is so crazy, so delicious.
Crazy in love.
Yeah. So I tried to drink coffee twice a day and that triggered my acid reflux. And I am a eater of spicy food. All the time spicy food. There's a lot of chili all the time, every day.
Every day. Yeah. You'll get tempted easily.
It's so hard for me to do withdrawal right now.
Okay, now Marky, 6,000 USD for 3 tickets is a lot. Ah, that's a lot.
That's already the price of the lot. That's already the price of the lot that we're trying to buy.
So good luck with your land purchase.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can buy that land, Lee, because we still have a problem of the money. So
Yeah. But still positive vibes, still positive thinking.
positive mind.
Yeah. Okay, we already have electric cars here in the US. Good for you guys.
Wow, sana all.
Sana all. We are going to try Dunkin' Donuts strawberry coffee tomorrow. Can't wait, lol. Oh yeah, you're just tempting me. By the way, guys, I don't really drink lattes, coffee that has sweetener. I love coffees that doesn't have sugar. That deep black coffee. So
Okay, I drink corn and onion mix now. Got it in the market and less cost
to
too.
drink corn and onion mix.
Ginger.
Ginger, yeah. We have
It's good.
We actually have turmeric powder
Yeah,
before.
if you haven't tried the turmeric powder, it's a ginger, so you can try it here in the Philippines when you come.
Yeah,
It's good.
Masarap,
Yeah.
delicious.
Delicioso.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of nutrients at the same time.
Smells good.
It smells good.
Yeah, it's healthy.
I cannot drink coffee again. So hard, bye. Native coffee is the best. I don't really do sugar-based coffee,
Yeah.
right?
So when we went to the mountain, we always I always drink native coffee.
Morning, afternoon, and evening. Roger is always drinking coffee. I don't know why, but he can still sleep.
Because I get used to.
Yeah, because you live in the province before. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that most province people do. Drink coffee.
Drink coffee.
Even though it's nighttime, you drink coffee.
Most of the time.
I was still freaked out like people would drink coffee at midnight.
Well, that's weird.
It's really weird. There's some people like that. Ate. Good morning. See you later, dong.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, Ate's online. Hi, Ate. Shout out to Asawa Filipina.
Shout out. Esme is an espresso drinker. I tried drinking 2 of those back to back. Was bouncing off the walls for some time.
Yeah, espressos are really delicious. Like they really smell good. It keeps you awake, gives you the energy that you want.
Yeah.
But I cannot deal with like 2 times in a day because espressos are so strong. So that's the reason why I have this acid reflux right now. And it's because also by eating a lot of spices.
No, for sure that's it triggers your
Acid reflux.
acid. Yeah. I keep on telling you that you have to stop eating spicy and other things. That's the result.
Sorry, that's the reason why I'm doing
So Michael
withdrawal.
Bass, American ginger is good for health and body.
Yes. Also, sana kamunggay ganit.
Moringa.
Moringa. Moringa is also very
Moringa
common
soup.
here. Moringa soup is perfect for you guys. If you are being flexible in Philippine culture, moringa soup, chicken soup, native chicken soup is the best with moringa.
Has everyone tried to have a native chickens?
Yes, I think Michael Bass already experienced eating
Yeah, because
native
he's,
chicken.
if I'm not mistaken, you are in Bio One, right, Michael?
Thank you. We still have 13 minutes, guys. So, again, if you come here... Sorry.
So
Yeah, nice
on
magyapon.
this subject gives us a lesson to like behave when you come to the Philippines, and just try to respect everything, every people here in the Philippines. And if you have again a bad day, just much better for you to stay inside your house, because there will be a huge tendency or possibility that you might encounter any problems outside.
Yes, that's true. The only thing that I'm afraid of, like, in rainy seasons, like, ako na ibalik dito kung ipaana. Huh? So, the only thing that I am afraid or scared when it comes to roads is just rainy days. Rainy days makes it scarier.
Yeah, too slippery.
Too slippery. At the same time, people are harsh at driving. They speed things up because they want to go home as soon as possible.
Yeah, they're not thinking about what's gonna happen.
Himo na to balik. And we tried, actually, that was the first time I'd seen a lot of fog in the mountains when we went to Bacolod with Ate, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my God.
You're gonna see the
I
other
cannot see the
vehicle,
road.
right? Yeah, other vehicle.
I can only see the paint, the white paint that you could see when you try to have this lights on for fog in cars. So that's the only thing that I can see. I was like so scared, and I was so praying that, oh my God, please just let us be safe going to Ate's house. Bye.
Okay, guys. So I think we will end the live right now, and I just want to say thank you for joining us today's live. And Ismi, you have to say thank you. You just walk away.
Thank you so much, guys. So sorry because my daughter wants me to play with her. And yeah, thank you so much for joining our live today. Thank you so much for people that considered our channel and subscribed to it. And for the viewers, if you have time and you considered our channel interesting, please subscribe. For the people that is in our live today, please give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, see you guys, and we'll just keep you posted. See you next week, and we'll just
Give you an
have
update.
A schedule for the next live next week.
Yeah, and I will be giving you an update about the land and give
Everything, guys.
videos,
When we
everything.
come back to the city, so that's the time that we can do the live show. Thank you, guys. God bless. Keep safe and
Take care.
take care, everyone.